Hi everyone, welcome to Edu-Astro. Today we bring you a very important aspect of how to look at charts. Nilashji is with us and we are very thrilled to start this journey because in our videos, upcoming videos, you are going to see a lot of techniques like this which are going to help you to actually understand the charts better. So we'll start off today with one of the major aspects of a chart, which is the degrees. Right? Now, the importance which the degrees play in any chart is paramount. We cannot just look at a chart without the degrees. And with that, Nileshji, welcome to the show. And in today's video and audio, we are going to give an example also so that our viewers and listeners, they can understand what's going behind the scenes when you're looking at the chart. Right? So, Nileshji, when we are looking at the degrees in the chart, obviously the entire zodiac is divided into 300 and the 360 degrees of a zodiac is divided into 30 degrees each of a rashi or house, right? And in any chart, you will see that the planets are placed at specific degrees, right? And it is very uncommon that all the degrees of all the planets are same in both charts, right? And there is a specific reason why a person gets those degrees, and that explains a lot about the chart, right? So let us start from the most important part, that is the lagna. When we see a chart, the ascendant or the lagna, it always has a degree, a cuspal degree. And the lagna lord will have a degree, moon will have a degree, right? Like that. So when we are looking at the lagna, how should we proceed to look at the degrees?
See, first of all, I have to tell to all the viewers, okay, like people, when we open the chart or when we see any chart, we just start to see the where is the planet, who is the exalted planet, who is the own house planet, who is that and that. So you just see, you don't see the degree first. But if you see the degree first around the Lagna degree and planet around the Lagna degree, and the planet who plays in the Lagna and the Lagna Lord, if you see those degree, you will understand lot of things. That is like you will understand the basic promise of the chart, because we are failed to understand what is the basic promise of the chart. सो हम लोग एक एग्जांपल लेंगे तो उससे आपको हर एक चीज में आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप लेके जाऊंगा.
Perfect.
So you understand what is the importance of degree, and from now on when you see the chart, first look at the degree so you understand at least what's going on.
Perfect.
Okay.
Lagna is one part. Then obviously moon's degree will also play a very important role. And we should check that what is the degree of the moon and what are the planets closest to the degree of the moon, because they are going to influence the entire thought process of the native throughout life, right? And obviously the rashi in the lagna is another very important thing which needs to be looked at from the kalpurush angle, so that we get a lot of insights from there too in the life, right? So let's do one thing. I will share a chart as we have discussed, and let us go through the chart, explaining everybody how to go about looking at it and what can we get out of this particular method.
Correct. Sure.
Okay.
Okay, viewers. Here is one example. Here you can see we have a Virgo Lagna, and the Lagna degree is 17 degree 27 minutes. Okay, so first we will basically we first going to go with Lagna, then Lagna Lord, and then Moon degree. Okay, so here if you see the Lagna 17 degree, the nearest degree to the Lagna uh, uh, is V- Venus, and you will find another is Sun degree. So if you see around the 17 degree, Sun and Venus is the closest to the Lagna degree. Now, if you observe that in Lagna there is a sign rising is Virgo. So we will take first the significations of Virgo. So Lagna is a Virgo Rashi, indicate of the native's life, which is providing services, habit of analyzing in a practical and unemotional manner. So in his life, the approach of his life is goes towards to providing the services to others, and how he analyze his thought process and everything, like very practical, but unemotionally unattached. Now another point you will see from this Rashi, the person will be very diplomatic, person will be very critical, always looking for perfection. He always try to do the work which he will go to the very minute level to see everything is in right way, everything is in block, like step by step. That's his inbuilt what you call, like we can say DNA.
Yeah.
Now if you see the near the Lagna degree, who's which planet is influencing? Sun and Venus. Now if you see, Venus is more closer than Sun, is 14 minutes, 14 degree and 30 minutes, and Sun is 14 degree and 20 minutes. Now see, in this chart, if you observe the uh, Sun being a 12th lord, placed in the 10th house, right? And Sun, if you observe, the Sun is Digbali also. So which indicate the power struggle, which indicate losses to maintain the position in the professional life. Because if you see, the 12th lord is in the 10th house, that is his basic promise of the chart. If you see that Sun degree, that is going to happen throughout his life. That is why I said this is the like basic promise of the chart. You know, another thing, if you see the Venus, the Venus is also a ninth lord and second lord. Now Venus being a ninth lord and second lord closest to the Lagna degree means uh, this person is very fortunate, because Venus is very close to the Lagna degree. Another thing, if you observe, the Venus is second lord, so he will have a very good family support also. He, if you observe that Venus is also with the Lagna lord, so the Lagna lord going in the ninth house with the closest to the Lagna degree, which definitely shows that the person is a very fortunate one. Now, the another example, if you see, the Venus is a second lord, being a second lord is accumulation of wealth. He will pursue towards the higher learning educations. The idealism and belief system of the native is very compassionate and devotional. Now, if you see the moon degree, so moon degree is like 27 degree. Who is the closest here? If you see that Mercury is like 26 degree 40 minutes. It's very close, very close. So moon being the 11th lord and the Mercury being a Lagna lord is closest to the moon. Now moon, everybody knows that moon is our thought process. And the influence of moon on Mercury and influence of Mercury on moon is very strong here. So the being the Lagna lord and the 10th lord, Mercury is close to the moon. The process of the mind is very intellectual. Process of the mind is very communicative. He always wants to बोलते हैं ना कि he wants to approach to the people, because moon is the 11th lord. 11th lord is what? Networking, social. 11th lord is friends. 11th lord you can say as a elder brother also. So he's always going to speak to his networks. He always goes towards the social life. He likes to communicate regarding his profession, about his achievements, about his status in life. So because that Mercury, the Lagna lord is very close to moon. So here like that, if you observe like small part with the degree, you will understand that degree has so much important role to play here. So like that, if you see in your chart also, if you open your individual chart and first see the Lagna rising, which is the degree, check which planet are nearby. So you will definitely see in your life that planet is near the Lagna degree, is very much influence on your nature, on your behavior, on about about on your health also, because Lagna itself is a health. So like that, if you see the moon also, and moon, if you see any planet around the moon, that the process of the mind, the emotion of the mind, whichever planet is nearby moon will definitely influence throughout his life. It's and especially when the dasha antardasha come of that particular planet which is near to the moon, at that time you also see this very prominently. So this is what I always see. Whenever I see the chart, I always see these three things first: Lagna degree, Lagna moon degree, and Lagna lord. Whichever degree Lagna lord is nearby, the planet who is near to the Lagna degree. Here, if you see in this example, that moon is also the closest to the Lagna lord.
Yes.
You see the another planet also, Rahu Ketu, but I will, if you see the degree wise, the moon is very close. So I will not take the Rahu Ketu. Yes, of course you can take the the Rahu Ketu, which is going to influence the Lagna lord and moon also. But that is also, if you see Rahu Ketu access the uh, inheritance property, uh, family wealth, or he will detach from the family part, and all this thing will be there. but I will first concentrate in always on the nearest degree, which is the nearest one.
Totally makes sense, Nilesh, because if we know the basic promise of the chart, then it becomes very easy to combine other things. And
Correct.
that is the start one should have in the chart. Now, also, we should also, discuss about the Kalpurush Kundli
Mhm.
versus the Rashi which is rising in the Lagna.
Correct.
Right? You already mentioned it that if you look at this is the first house, and according to that, number six, Virgo is there. You have already described it in the initial part of the video that what type of a person or what type of a thought process the person will have. Correct?
And it is not like whatever whichever I say the signification is going to only going to happen. Virgo has many
Many
other
significations.
significations. So you have to enhance your signification chart. You have to understand the basics of the Rashi. But when you see which signification you have to pick, then you will see the degree near to the lagna. So
Then it
here,
becomes easier.
then it become easier. Then it become little easier, and you can go that Sun and Venus is gonna influence the lagna. So
Exactly.
many part of Sun and Venus will also influence the Virgo or Rashi.
Very true. Right. And I would say that, with this explanation, people can understand how to go about looking at a chart. They can start understanding things better and deeper. However, at the same time, if the basics are not clear, if the and basics are so vast in this particular subject of astrology that you just cannot learn all the basics at one time, and everything is pretty much scattered. So if basics are not clear, it becomes very difficult for anybody to understand the in-depth of the chart. And this is where
Correct.
we suggest that if you want to learn astrology, please go ahead and fix your basics, master your basics day on day. And we also have our foundations and basics course in which we emphasize totally on the basics for everybody to get prepared for the next levels. So if anybody wants, you can please contact us. The links are below, and we can help you with great basics. And at the
And
same time, we will keep on adding new videos with new techniques so that people can understand how to go about looking at deeper details of history.
और एक चीज मजा ये है कि हम लोग बोलते हैं बेसिक बेसिक, बट व्हाट ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ what I understood, everything is basics. Everything is basic. You
Everything is
cannot
basic.
ignore. You cannot ignore when you see the planets, when you see the Rashi, when you see the house. Everything is like. And if further, if you want to go and see the nakshatra part,
Yeah.
also is all. So if you mix and match all the small point, and I give you one example also that how you go to the near. So see the degree which is more influencing, that part will be there in native's life.
Great. So with that, we will end this video now. And whatever is your degree, what do you find? How are you understanding it? Please write in the comment section. Let us know. We will be certainly glad to help. Enroll into our courses for better understanding of the basics. And we will be back soon with another video with another deep insight where you will be able to understand how to go about astrology much better. Thank you, Nilesh for the time
Thank you
today.
very much.
It
Thank
was
you.
a very interesting video, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.